What's everybody, y'all? So YouTube took my video down from videos that were showed and things that were said, I guess, which is just me, just commentating. Or actually not even really commentating, just me breaking down. Really, I didn't even break much down that video when I think about it. I just only read the part that y'all couldn't see. And a lot of those videos they didn't want to be seen, so they took it down. So that lets you know how much truth I was telling. They was also mad about me talking about the Hebrew stuff. So I'm telling y'all the truth. Now I wasn't even gonna report on this until tomorrow, and I got the evidence. Obviously, you know me. I have the evidence, but yeah. So they definitely going to World War III. Like it's it's happening, and they gonna try to get rid of Trump a couple more times. And also, this guy predicted everything was going to happen down to the T, and everything has happened down to the T that he said. So, I mean, a long list of everything so far. And don't worry, there's peace coming, but it's going to get. I told y'all it's going to be a fuck show. I told y'all. Woke up at 1 o'clock this morning to start seeing all this stuff there. Seeing, I was like, what the hell am I even doing up? And I go to work soon too. This is crazy, but man, Beetlejuice, the big huge star that's seven times, or 7,000. It's either 700 times. Okay, 700 times bigger than the sun that's in the sky right now. And Beetlejuice told you a long time ago it was supposed to be a supernova. It was gonna get our superpowers, and we start remembering stuff and all this other stuff. A lot of stuff happens. But I told you this one about the supernova. It's a hypernova. And I told y'all that planets were way closer than what they saying. And there's way more planets in this atmosphere than what they telling you. I even gave y'all the number of planets that's in this atmosphere. Now here's proof that I wasn't lying about how close these planets are. This is just so crazy, man. So oh man, I can't believe this shit. But you gotta believe it. If it's a funny face, you got no choice but to believe it, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I just can't believe this shit, that's all. But I got no choice but to believe it. So anyhow, like I was saying, uh, man, so much information in my head right now. But no, listen, they are this hypernova is going to happen. It's so close to the planet that it's going to destroy so much stuff on this planet. It's going to affect. Now they only try to say, because they got to tell you, but they ain't trying to tell you everything. So they saying it's going to affect some cities, and they said cities like New York, Connecticut, and a whole bunch of other cities. But they didn't name all the cities. They only named a couple. But if you actually go check out the list of how many cities, in other words, we showed you plenty of times on everybody's show, the Mr. News show, how they're gonna have all these different securities and these police stations and these stops and so forth, and they're gonna want the stuff to be mandatory and a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, I'm just trying to run through it real quick. Hope you catch it, because I can't say everything in details because that's the stuff they don't want us talking about. So I can't say anything in detail because if I say anything in detail, then they will take it down. If I just speak what I'm speaking, then they actually can't even take it down. They may not like what I'm talking about, but they can't take it down because they don't know, because I'm not saying what I'm talking about, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So this is the reason why they're doing this. They know something's about to go down where they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose total control. Like the lights are not gonna work. The stops, the green and the electric green lights and red light, those traffic lights are not gonna work anymore. A lot of stuff is, it's gonna be chaos, y'all. And I mean, and there is a real disease coming this time. The first time, I'm not gonna say anything about that. Y'all already know what's going on. But there's gonna be a real disease coming. A real disease. And I'm not telling anybody what to do. I just know I'm not doing anything anybody want me to do, period. So, yeah, it's time to get out the cities, y'all. I don't know how to say it. This is crazy. Sometimes oh man, goodness, man, this is such a burden. Y'all have no idea. Some of y'all think that, and I guess it is a gift. Being able to see, interpretate, and all that stuff that some people talk to me about on the phone and tell me I have a gift. And I've heard that plenty of times, but sometimes to me it almost seems like a burden. Like it hurts when you see stuff you spoke about that you actually knew you were right about because you were given it evidence actually play out. And when that happens, you be like, damn, man, why? So then it becomes a burden because you be wishing. You're not wishing, but it's like, why I had to be right. But that's part of the mission. I'm not coming back for this shit. I'm done. I hope y'all are ready to move on like me and leave all stuff behind, including everything. World music, the whole 9 yards. Everything. Like the crystals, everything. Y'all gotta get away from all this shit, man. Leave this world behind. That was the clue in the movie. It was straight telling you want to get out of here, leave this world behind. Say fuck, I'm done. I'm ready to go. I ain't talking about somebody doing something to me. I'm ready spiritually. I'm ready. I'm not going to the light. I'm not talking to an ancestor or anybody that want to try to beg me to come back to this place or try to get me to sign a contract to do some type of mission that's not going to be completed because they're going to make sure it doesn't get completed. I'm good. I'm not doing that. I'm over it. Y'all should be too. This has happened way too many times, man. And every single so-called natural disaster is not natural. From the first time of all these asteroids hitting all these planets, to the second time of the Tiamat, to the third time of the flood, to the fourth time of the mud flood, that they don't even talk about that. And there's many more cases. There's some of the Bible they talk about. And I'm telling you, man, none of them has ever been a natural disaster and has not been caused by good guys. And that's something that y'all need to realize, man. It's just crazy. And that Black the Book, you got to start realizing. We exposed how they invaded our planet and they put in the Bible. And that was another thing I'm pretty sure they had a problem with. Y'all got to realize when y'all reading that King James book, man, there's some Blackamoor history in there. All that history ain't our history. And it's getting y'all to call yourselves things that y'all not. And I hate it. It's the truth, though, man. That's why I keep on saying go deeper. You gotta go way deeper than the Hebrew Israelites. You gotta go deeper. Y'all doing the Blackamoor religion. I love y'all, but y'all doing it. And y'all all know me, because when I used to be teaching, when I first started out was on Facebook, and I was part of one of those camps. Y'all know me very well, and a lot of y'all watched me. So, when all y'all still pay respects to me, y'all always be like, hey, Mr. The News, da-da-da. And you know what I'm saying? And I had went on Facebook a couple times and had to fix some things that I said from when I was teaching on Facebook, because I know a lot more now than I do then. So that was a good while ago, me correcting stuff. And I didn't hear anybody go against anything I said either, or the videos that I posted on Facebook, hoping to help y'all out, get away from that particular area of the Hebrew Israelites and go deeper to really find out who y'all really are. If y'all don't know who you are, look it up. You're 9 ether-like beings. You're in the 999 district. And this is the 999th planet called Planet Key. This is a school. It was a heavenly easy school, turned into a really messed up school. Supposed to be like heaven over here. And now you see it's like hell. So it's gonna. And he said in 2 weeks, the person with the cat out the bags said in 2 weeks that this explosion is supposed to happen. This is now it makes sense. Now it's all making sense why they move it from November to October. Why they go a month further up? Because they know it's going to be in 2 weeks, and they know when this happens, it's going to be chaos, and they know crazy things are going to go down. This is why they told the state police and its people and all this other stuff, armies and stuff, and not the citizens of any state or country was about to go down. But it's real funny. Putin got, and they, yes, and this whole, well, before I say that, Putin got shelters for all his people down there because he knows what's going to happen. This country ain't doing nothing for the people. And they did nuke. They have, so they have nuked. You guys got to hear this shit. They have straight nuked Russia. Look this up. They used a nuke on Russia. And I guess they're saying it caused a lot of problems. And apparently, Russia tried to send one of those S-2s back, nuclear missiles, the ones that the United States can't have no defense against. And that particular nuke, for some reason, it failed. It didn't work. So they got and Russia's having some technical issues with their weapons now because of what the sun and the atmosphere is doing. Some of the weapons on both sides are starting not to work, and people are disappearing out of thin air. This is crazy. So I'm just letting you know this, and and that Mr. J's birthday, yeah, the YHWH y'all all celebrate, Hebrew Israelites, because y'all really call himself just a different name. Y'all don't even realize it. Just being real with you. His birthday was on Halloween. And when the double rings ends, his final end of this whole thing will be on the upcoming Halloween. And I don't even know what's in 2 weeks besides what the dude's talking about that's going to happen. But isn't that kind of funny? So what? We go into darkness in 2 weeks if this go down. And then it lasts until Halloween. And they said 3 days of darkness, but it's actually supposed to be 3 weeks of darkness. Is that around Halloween? Somebody look it up, because I ain't got a calendar in front of me. All I can say is, this is crazy. I can't believe this is happening, but it's happening. Y'all better wake up, man. Everybody needs this. Yeah, I would not be in the city right now, but I can't tell y'all what to do. Peace and love, man. I love all you.